This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Radio Western Europe Satellite Studio po, and we are currently broadcasting live from Belgium, Monaco, France, and Switzerland po. I am Sister Victoria Elenita Lopez from the local of Antwerp, Belgium, and I'll be one of your hosts for today once again. And of course, I am not alone, so let me go to my beautiful co-host, Ate Kate.
Goedemorgen, goedenavond en goedenavond aan al onze kijkers hier bij INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. I am Sister Kate Rebibis from the Groupership Service of Hest op den Berg, Belgium, District of Western Europe, and welcome back at April. We missed you so much. Happy Sunday to everyone here who is watching us all over the world. Yes.
Thank you so much, Kate. I really missed hosting and just having our broadcast with all of you. So, yes, we'd like to greet everyone a happy Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to our broadcast. And of course, thank our Almighty God, our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and of course, as well, Brother Angelo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister.
And we can be watched or streamed live here on our YouTube channel. Just search for INCRadio DZM954 and click live now. And you can follow us on our Instagram on INC News and Updates, and on Twitter, INC News_updates, to always stay updated on the latest church news, activities, and INC Radio programs. And you can also follow us on our INC Radio official pages on Facebook and on Instagram on our name handles INC Radio Official. So time check, it is currently 5:03 p.m. Central European Summer Time, and in the Philippines, of course, it's 11:03 p.m. Philippine time. But before you go to sleep, those in the Philippines, please stay tuned for and watch our broadcast with us. And for those right here who are about to have their dinner, so just keep on INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio, and hopefully you will enjoy our broadcast for today. So let's go to our weather check muna. Here in Belgium, it is currently 22 degrees Celsius. It's a little bit cloudy. Luckily we didn't have rain, which is a really good thing, but obviously tomorrow it's gonna rain apparently, but hopefully not, and it's still in the 20s, so that's good. Let's go naman sa Geneva. In Geneva, it's 23 degrees Celsius. It has mostly cloudy, a little bit of sun, and they have a really, really warm week ahead of them. They're reaching 30 degrees next week already, so which is a good thing. Let's go to Paris naman. In Paris, it is 24 degrees Celsius right now. It's mostly cloudy as well, and you will go up to almost 30 degrees, which is already very warm. And last but not least, let's go to our to Monaco. Sorry, let's go to Monaco, where it is very, very warm as usual. It's 25 degrees Celsius, mostly cloudy, but the rest of the week it's always gonna be sunny and very, very warm. So there we go. August is looking very hot for us. Maybe in Belgium a little less, but that's okay. That's okay. We're already used to that. And yes, let's go to our many, many YouTube comments muna. So we have here from Brent Sai saying happy viewing po. We have Sister Rosemary Chu saying waiting from Marseille. So they were waiting for our broadcast. We have Sister Normita Sevilla saying warm greetings from Brussels. We have Ate Charlene saying happy sunny Sunday to all. Greetings from Brussels. Shout out to all our panelists for today. Hi, Ate Sha. We have Ka Florian Canlas commenting from Bastille. We have Ka Brian Inesola saying, happy viewing po from the Groupership Service of Aalst, Belgium. We have Ka Alphonse van Hecke saying, happy Sunday. From Torhout, we have Ka Luke Cox saying, greetings from the local Antwerp District, Western Europe. In Belgium, happy Sunday po. We have Ka Ana Lorela saying, happy Sunday po mga kapatid from the local of Bastille. We have Ka Edward Ferrer Also commenting from Basti, we have Ka Antonio Pagtakan saying happy viewing po. Western Europe from Basti, we have Carizaldi Ganancial. Happy viewing po to all brethren from Basti, France. We have Ka Jordan Saraza saying happy Sunday mga kapatid from the local of Basti, France. We have Ka Jocelyn Pad saying hello po mga kapatid, happy Sunday po from Valdoise. We have Ka Krista Dayo saying happy viewing from Marseille po. We have Ka Trisha Canto also commenting from Valdoise. We have Ka Arlene Remaker saying good afternoon po, brethren, and happy viewing po. A blessed Sunday too. And greetings from Torhout Group Worship Service Kortrek Extension. And we have Ka Christian Andrew Viloria saying happy viewing po from Monaco. And so many more, mga kapatid. Thank you so much for your greetings and keep it coming po. We will try to read all of them later on. But of course, we are not alone. Ate April and I are not alone here. We are joined obviously by a few of our beautiful sisters here in the district. And as usual, I will introduce them now. Hi, Ate Ruby, Ate Wilson, and Ate Rona. Hello po.
Hello po.
Hello.
Hi, can you introduce one by one and give your shout outs and greetings po?
I am Sister Ruby po from the local of Paris, and I am Sister Will po from the local of Paris also.
And I'm Sister Rona Josephine Desana from local of Marseille, France.
Hello po to
Hello po.
everyone.
Do you have any shout outs or greetings po?
Yes po, I would like to greet po our resident minister, Brother Daniel Pinok, and his family. Also po to our ministerial worker, Brother Zach Balsita. To all the kapatid po in the local of Paris. And also po, I would like to personally greet po Ate Febelin, Ate Nova, and Ate Rosemary po from the local of Marseille. And also po sa mga kapatid po ng Paris who's currently nasa park po. Hello po, hindi niyo po kami sinama. Naglakad nila, guys. Hello po, this is Sister Will again. So I would like to greet everyone watching us from the Philippines. Also to all locals in the Western Europe, especially in Paris. I have a special greetings po from Canimita de Prosa. Happy birthday daw po, Ka Virgilio Domani. And also, I would like to greet Kiko Borromeo also, Ka Alona, Ka Shimil, Ka Dennis Albay, and Ka Delaine Albay, who's currently doing their picnic na wala kami ngayon. Hello po!
Ayan. Ate Rona, yes.
I want to greet all brothers and sisters here in our local of Marseille, France, and who are watching with us po.
And thank you so much, mga ates. So before we continue with our program, let's go on first to our short break and let's have our INC news report. And it will be reported by our Ate Ruby. So can we ask for our Kuya Tex, please, can you show our news report po?
In the local congregation of Marseille, France, in the ecclesiastical district of Western Europe, young members of the Children's Worship Service excitedly gathered for a fun-filled adventure search activity that fostered teamwork and exploration. Set in a safe outdoor environment, the children followed clues and solved simple tasks as they made their way through an adventure-style treasure hunt prepared by CWS officers and volunteers. The children eagerly searched, collaborated, and cheered each other while learning about unity and patience. This interactive activity brought joy and excitement to the young brethren while reinforcing Christian values such as cooperation, attentiveness, and care for others. With the support of the church administration, the CWS continues to offer meaningful activities that uplift and guide young members in their journey of faith.
Yes, thank you so much to our Ate Ruby for reporting our live news report. And yes, welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio po. And before we continue, we'd like to thank Brother Montreville Boy, our INC Media Production Section Chief, as well Brother Wally Taray, our INC Radio Station Manager, of course, Brother Jeffrey Rivera, our INC Radio Assistant Station Manager, Brother Marvin Adriano, our District Minister, Brother Zefli Morano, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Christian Celestino, our District Christian Family Organization Overseer, and of course, last but certainly not least, Brother Christian Andrew Villoria, our District Multimedia Advisor. So, at the gate, one of the things that I missed the most was our trivia questions. So maybe it's time to play our game now.
Yes, that is right. I'm pretty sure you missed it. But before that, we will introduce another of our joiners. Hello, po, Brother Chen. How are you?
Hello, sisters. I'm
Hi,
good,
brother.
thank you.
Do you have any shout outs or greetings?
Yes, I will quickly shout out first our resident minister, brother Eor from the local congregation of South Geneva, Switzerland. I would like also to mention all of our brethren from both local Geneva South and North of Switzerland. My family, my wife, and whoever who can recognize me.
Thank you, brother. Okay, your timing is perfect because you're about to do our trivia questions. So now let's go on to our trivia questions. And to those in the live chat, please join us and maybe help our panelists out if they need to. So, my first question is for those who love the sport, will know this very well. Which country won the 2018 FIFA World Cup? A. Brazil, B. Germany, C. France, or D. Argentina? Ate April, you wanted to join, diba? Okay, let's ask first Brother Etienne. Maybe he knows the sport very well or he follows it very well. So, do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, I will say France.
France, okay. Sabi ng mga ates. What do you say, mga ates, Ate Rona, Ate Ruby, Ate Will?
Copy paste to guide yan po.
Yes,
We'll go to France.
Okay. Ate April, how about you?
To play it safe, I will just go with France as well.
All right. Okay. So they're all playing it safe. So they're all Team France. Let's see here sa live chat natin. So the first one is from Carus Marita saying France. We have Ka-Alphon saying C, which is France. We have Ate Mean saying France. We have Randall Mercado saying France. We have sino pa? Mark Van Acker says C, France. Susan says C. So everyone is saying in unison C. They're Team C as well. They're Team France. Okay, so let's see if it's correct. The correct answer is France, indeed. France won the 2018 FIFA World Cup held in Russia. They defeated Croatia 4-2 in the final match held in Moscow. This was France's second World Cup title. The first one was in 1998. So there we go. I can obviously see who knows their sport very well. Okay, this one is not sport naman. Okay, so the second question is, who painted the famous Mona Lisa? A. Pablo Picasso. B. Vincent van Gogh. C. Leonardo da Vinci. Or D. Claude Monet. I didn't say it in the French accent, their names. So that was very English. Mga ates, what do you think? Who do you know who painted Mona Lisa?
We think it's not A, so it's letter C.
Leonardo
Leonardo
da
da
Vinci
Vinci.
po.
Okay. Kai-Chen, what do you think?
Yeah, see, Leonardo da Vinci.
Okay, letter C. So, to April, do I have to ask you?
No, I'm also letter C.
Okay, so let's read here. So, live chat, what do everyone say? So, some say Leonardo da Vinci. We have Kaloida, Kamean, Kaedna, Ka-Alphonse, Kaluz, Kalidia saying C. We have some say A, which is Pablo Picasso. But majority says C. So Ka Arlene, Ka Dempsey, Ka Jomar, Kanormita says C. Oh, a lot of C's. Okay. Ayan, biglang nag-jump yung ano nating comments. So everyone is commenting saying Leonardo da Vinci. And the correct answer, of course, is letter C, Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa is one of the most famous portraits in the world, painted by Italian Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci. It is displayed in the Louvre Museum in Paris. Ayan. Okay. Third question. I think we're going a little fast here. Which planet is known as the red planet? We've asked this multiple times, so maybe you already know. Do I need to give multiple choice? I'll give na lang. Okay, so A, Mars, B, Venus, C, Jupiter, or D, Saturn? At April, I'll ask you first.
I think A, Mars, because it's red.
Is it red?
I hope so.
Okay. Kaichen.
Mars.
Mars. Okay.
Team
That's-
Mars.
Team Mars.
Okay. So they're team A, they're team Mars. Let's see. We have Kamark Garcia saying Mars. Shirley Cruz says Mars. Kalea Wanier says also Mars. So majority says A. Some say Jupiter. A lot of okay. So it's a lot of Mars. I think this one everyone knows naman. Eh? So the correct answer is indeed Mars. Mars is referred to as a red planet because of its reddish appearance, which is due to iron oxide or rust on its surface. Okay. Letter tuloy. Number 4, sorry. Question number 4. What is the main ingredient in traditional Japanese miso soup? I hope you all like eating it. So, A, tofu, B, seaweed, C, miso paste, or D, rice. What is the main ingredient in a Japanese miso soup? A, tofu, B, seaweed, C, miso paste, or D, rice? Ate Ruby, Ate Will, Ate Rona, how do you think? Yeah.
Which was the hint? Ba?
Miso paste.
Okay. So they say miso paste. Kai-chen.
Same. Fermented miso paste. So din.
Miso paste. Okay. Ate April.
Is it that easy, ate? Na it's
Huh?
miso paste?
Is
I
it
feel
that
like it's a-
easy?
I feel like it's a trick question.
You think that of me?
I don't know what to choose.
It's a
Um,
part of it.
I think I want to be different. Let's go with seaweed.
Let's go with seaweed. I mean, in fairness, though, everything except for rice would be a good answer, right? Because you see those in miso soup. So let's see here. We have Kaedna saying miso paste. We have Mary Ann Sarkon saying miso paste. Carlene says rice. Dempsey says C, which is miso paste. Roberto says tofu, sorry. Tofu. Alphonse says tofu, sorry. Leonardo says tofu as well. Kamean says miso paste. Oh, so we have mix. So it's a mix of tofu, it's a mix of miso paste. At the April, I did not see any seaweed. Sorry. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is C, miso paste. So it is that easy. So miso paste made from fermented soybeans is the essential base for traditional miso soup. Other ingredients like tofu and seaweed are common add-ins, but miso paste is the foundational flavor component. All right. So disappointed at the April.
I will never act special anyway.
Okay, so here's the last question then. Maybe this one you know. The Berlin Wall, which divided East and West Berlin, fell in which year? A. 1985, B. 1989, C. 1991, or D. 1993? Sumakit yung ano ko kasi kakatawa. Sorry. Oh, my jaw. Okay, so what would you say? Let's go to Ate Ruby. She's very good in history, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Ate Will who was really good?
This time I have no idea. I'm turning it to Ate. What would be your answer? I know she's really good in history.
My reputation is not good today. but I guess it's 1989, letter B.
What about you, sister?
Yeah, copy paste.
Copy paste
1989.
that.
They follow Ate Will. Okay, so let's ask Ate April. What do you think?
I'm pretty confident in this one at the K.
Okay.
But we'll see. I think letter B as well.
Letter B, okay. And Kai Chen?
It's on, if I'm not mistaken, November 9, 1989.
Oh, he has the whole date. Okay.
It's a part of the Europe historical. So
Yeah,
usually
definitely.
European must know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if everyone does know. In our live chat, let me see. So we have Ka Roberto saying 1989. We have Ka Alphonse saying B, 1989 as well. Ka Leonardo says 1989. Kamea says letter B as well. Someone says 1985. Others say 1993. But majority say 1989. Okay, so letter B daw. So the correct answer is letter B, 1989. The Berlin Wall fell in 1989, marking the symbolic end of the Cold War. It led to reunification of East and West Germany and was a major moment in modern European history. Ayan. So that's basic history in Europe. Everyone should know that, I guess. So there we go. I hope everyone learned a little bit more every day, every weekend, every Sunday in our trivia questions. And I hope you all had fun because I definitely did, because my jaw is starting to hurt. Kasi kakatawa. Okay, let's go now to our topic first. But first, we have to read some of our greetings. Ate Ruby, can you read some of our greetings?
Yes po, we have here po Sister Crystal Dayo saying, Tata Angela, ganun talaga mga nasa Marseille, hashtag Marseille po. Also, we have Sister Anne Lauren Reyes, happy viewing from Versailles, France. And also, we have Brother Robin Leones, happy viewing po, greetings po here from the local of Versailles. We also have Brother Carl saying, happy 16th anniversary po to local congregation of Marseille, France. Happy 16th anniversary po. Also, we have Brother Delmar saying, aloha everyone. Greetings from the local of Wailuku District of Hawaii Pacific. Also po, we have Sister Sandy Oda saying, at Angela, sorry, nasa vacance kasi from Marseille. Also po, we have Brother Robin saying, happy viewing po. Greetings here from the local of Versailles. Sister Brother Alfred saying, hello po, brethren, from Balduas. We also have Sister Lourdes Cordero saying, hello po, greetings from local of Balduas, District of Western Europe. And also po, we have Sister Susan saying, hello po, happy viewing po, and happy Sunday po from the local ng Versailles.
Ayan, thank you so much, Ate Ruby. Ayan, so let's go to our topic for today, and maybe you've seen it, and it's called Finding the Perfect Pace. Let's talk about finding the perfect pace, learning to move through life in a way that honors your strength, your journey, and your timing. It's easy to feel late when you compare yourself to others or rush to meet invisible deadlines. But what if your natural rhythm is exactly where you're meant to be? This is about protecting the pace even when the world feels fast. It's about trusting your path, noticing progress you might have overlooked, and remembering that slow is still forward. Let's explore how we deal with comparison, how we ground ourselves in gratitude, and how we give ourselves permission to go at our own pace. Ayan, so it's a little deep today, but I think it's a very good time to talk about it since it's in the summer, a little bit of reflection. So let's go to our first question, and I'll ask this first to maybe Ate Rona. Have you ever felt late to something in life?
Yes, I have po ate.
Can
Um,
you share? Sorry.
okay, because most of my classmates back in the Philippines are already in their third year college, and here I am in France, still learning in French. So before I can start university, so it's easy to feel like I'm falling behind.
Mm-hmm.
But I've learned that I don't need to rush. We're all on different paths, and mine has its own timing and purpose. And what matter, and I'm sorry, I'm very nervous because
You're
no,
good. You're good. You're
no,
good.
totoo. Kasi sometimes social media affects us very, I mean, social media is so accelerated at this time talaga. When we see our batchmates, when we see our old friends, childhood friends, now they are achieving like career, they're achieving so much in their careers, on their relationships, financial stabilities, or
Mhm.
even on their personal milestone. So
Yeah.
parang we think now we are behind on the times that or we are being late. We are comparing ourselves to the others. So I think we just have to accept that we have, as what sister
Rona.
Jonna says. Now we have to trust our own path talaga, so we don't have to compare ourselves to others and even rush on the things that's currently not happening on our lives.
Yeah, I totally agree. Ate Will, you have
Yeah.
any personal experience? Sorry.
Well, they have answered it very beautifully. So they have shared their own thoughts. Well, I think that is enough for now because they have said it all.
No, I agree with you, Ate Rona.
Yeah.
You know what? Personally, I can relate with you. When I moved here, I was already in high school in the Philippines, but I had to learn the language, Dutch. And although I did live in Germany and I used to speak German, it did help me a lot to study the Dutch language much faster. I still had to go back a year and learn the language. So there were a lot more sacrifices, of course, for those who are put in a new environment. So definitely very relatable. But either way, I don't think it means being late. Because sometimes you feel it too, and you know it for yourself as well, that this is something that you have to do to adapt your life here abroad, and that's something that a lot of other people don't get to experience. So either way, I think it's a good thing now you took time for yourself to really study the language. And here, especially in Europe, the kapatids know this. It's very important to know their languages talaga. So I can definitely relate on that. Ka Etchen naman, what is your natural pace, and how do you protect your natural pace? Like your speed, your progress in life. How do you protect that, and what is natural for you?
Well, my natural pace is the speed that I naturally maintain when working, running, or engage in any physical activity where I'm moving at a comfortable and sustainable speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And but the way I protect it is to focus on mindful movement.
Yeah.
I set appropriate boundaries. That's very important, and prioritize rest and recovery afterward.
You know, you said all that, and it has something to do with physical, but it's mentally as well. That's true. In life as well, you have to do it at a pace that you're comfortable, very sustainable, because sometimes we try to rush in things, and sometimes it's not for long term, because we get tired easily, because it's not natural. Nga. So definitely what you said is very, very important, that you are comfortable in your speed, or in the progress that you're doing. You're not trying to rush in things. So yeah, how about at the April, your natural speed? How do you protect it, naman? How do you try to protect it? I don't know if you are. So how do you try
I
to
try,
protect it?
ate.
Yeah.
Well, I always say, I thought of it just right now. My natural pace is just whatever God has planned for me, and how do I protect it? By telling myself that God knows best. He knows me better than anyone else. So, why question it, or why be affected by it? Yun nga, like what we discussed kanina, na sometimes it feels like we rush everything, and that's something I can definitely relate to. But yes, I protected by always praying and entrusting
Mhm.
everything unto God. I think that's the best thing we can do naman, di ba, ate?
Yeah, I agree. Definitely the best way to protect our pace, our progress, is by entrusting it talaga in God, and in his plans for us. And definitely, sometimes it's easier said than done to pull ourselves back to reality, because we are so caught up with a lot of things around us, the environment. We see our friends, maybe not only on social media, or strangers that we see on social media. It's also just the people around us. We are all in different phases in our lives, and I think sometimes it can get very overwhelming, where you feel na, maybe I am late, or I should maybe rush a bit more, or I should go a bit faster, so that I can catch up to everyone, to my friends, when that's not the case, because all of us have different paths that only God knows what we are supposed to walk on. So definitely a good advice from Ate April. Okay, let's go to Ate Will, since she did not add on dun sa kanina. Ate Will, Ate Ruby, what helps you trust that you are where you're supposed to be?
For me po, I'm trusting that I am, because from the previews, or as you have everyone mentioned about the pace, so we have our own path to go through.
Yeah.
And just believe in God that you were put into something, or in a situation for you to face it. And you don't have to rush anything. Actually, it's up to you if you wanted to rush or to achieve something. So it doesn't mean that you're rushing. You're like doing it wrong. So you just have to. Sometimes makes you motivated and inspired to go and to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
And sometimes that also helps us not to be complacent, because sometimes yes, it is okay not to compare yourself to other person, or to your colleagues, or to your friends that are already achieving something. But sometimes we have to think that still we have a goal to achieve. So and also having that everything said, uh trust that this path is just okay, just trust everything. Everything that's happening, just trust it. How about you, Aderby?
Yes, I agree to Ate Wilson. I agree to Ate Wilson po. Like, kasi it helps me a lot para sa akin naman na to remember how far I've become, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean the strength and the lesson that I've took from it. Tapos talaga when you I mean when you let everything to God, na
Mm-hmm.
you just have to trust him, na you are meant to be here on where you at right now, kasi God let you to be in that situation, into that moment. So
Yeah.
just letting God to do everything and works for you at this moment.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the best thing for us. We have we can always say na, I am where I'm supposed to be because God wants me to be here. We have that. So the whole pace and going, like, feeling rushed and overwhelmed, yes, it we are still human and it still happens. But I think the fact now we have some, we have, diba, God to lean on, it makes it easier for us to really, go back to reality, calm ourselves, especially when anxiety comes up. I mean, everyone experience it. And I actually saw Ate Mean say God's timing is perfect. And that is very true. Because I think all of us, we've experienced it in school, in our careers, in, I don't know, whatever phase that you're in your life, diba, when it comes to, I don't know, going into marriage or having a family. Those are things that, only God can really tell you now. You're where you're supposed to be. Ate April, do you have anything to add, maybe?
I just definitely agree with everything that has been said. Now it's true, even though we are just humans, and it happens. Now we might rush ourselves, and feel like we're late to some important things in life. But like you said, Ate, I think we all have experienced it already. That sometimes when we're going through something, it's just after that we understand why we had to.
Yeah.
And just and that's just the proof that God really leads our life, and we are where we are supposed to be. Wow. Difficult now. So yes, that's what I wanted to add, Ate.
No, that's very true. And yeah, that was just the first part of our no, interview. So that was very deep already. And I hope na, we were able to share about things about ourselves. So before we continue with our program, let's go first to an Iglesia Christian music video called With Your Guidance. And we hope you stay tuned. Po.
I'm so amazed by how your church has grown, from your true messenger in these last days. Lord God, this truly shows we're not alone. All your church started small, just like me. With your guidance, you have helped us spread your words to all the world. With your guidance, you will help us remain inside the Church of Christ. I know I'll face trials in my life, but I'll keep my faith strong and follow you. So I will diligently share my faith, for as I go, your church is growing too. With your guidance, you have helped us spread your words to all the world. With your guidance, you will help us remain inside the Church of Christ. With your guidance, you have helped us spread your word to all the world. With your guidance, you will help us remain inside the Church of Christ. With your guidance, you will help us to meet your Son when He returns.
Welkom terug bij INCradio West-Europa Satellite Studio po. En shout out po to all the brethren, to all our cute brethren who participated in that INC CMV. So before we continue once again with our conversation today, I would like to ask Ate Ruby to read more comments because I know we have a lot. I've seen it.
Yes po, we have here Sister Sally saying, hello po to brethren around the world. Greetings from Babanawang Isabela West. We also have Sister Mayan Glosser saying, God's timing is always the perfect one. Also, we have Sister Loreline Nebreja saying, advance happy anniversary po sa mga kapatid sa lokal ng Marseille po. We also have Sister Michelle. Hello po mga kapatid, watching po from the local of Versailles. We have Sister Crystal Dayo saying, Merci po ka Nicolas and Ate Lenny. Happy 16th anniversary to the local of Marseille, France. We also have Sister Arlene saying, for me, it's awareness of people and things around us, what we do, knowing when we pause and to meditate, to know what are the most important in your life, your purpose from Torhot, Belgium.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate, for reading those comments. And like Sister Arlene po, please join us in our conversation po because we would like to know what you think, of course, about our topic. So without further ado, let's now go to our next question. This time I will go first to Ka Etienne. Ka Etienne, how do you personally deal with comparison triggers? Or let's say first, what are your comparison triggers, brother?
Um, First, I turn my gaze back on myself, meaning like I remind myself that I am already good enough.
That's true.
I set realistic goals and think about what actions to take to achieve them by doing like a brainstorm, and I set up like, of course, like easy but realizable goals with like a setup time, like maybe after 2 months or after 3 months, depends on the goal. I do my best to avoid triggers of harmful comparison, if possible, and instead of being goal oriented, I try to shift my focus to being process oriented.
That's very nice, brother. And I actually love how you said na you will shift the focus back to yourself again because honestly po, other people's their achievements, their successes has nothing to do with us failing or lacking in any way. Like you said, brother, we are enough. And I think being able to be genuinely happy for them for reaching those goals, I think it helps as well to inspire us in reaching our own. And I like what you said that you shifted your focus on being more process oriented than goal oriented because it's better to take things step by step. So yes, brother, that's such a beautiful answer. Let's now go to our beautiful sisters. Let's start first with Ate Ruby. Ate Ruby, what progress have you made that you might have overlooked?
Siguro sa akin kasi, I believe that I always remind myself that flowers don't bloom by force, neither do I. So parang I just really have to trust the process that growth isn't a need to be speed. Like it really needs slow time or like you have to learn so that a slow pace. So because sometimes you make decision rushing into something that really isn't your path or isn't suit you that well. Sometimes it leads you to a mistake. So really you just have to slow and be intentional on the timeline that you really wanted to, and then it will lead you to make a better decision on life.
You know, Ate, that quote, I wrote that down because that's really inspiring. What about you, Ate Will? Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, me, I think it's just a personal. Personally, the question's really good and really thank. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes, personal experience before I was just in the Philippines. So I guess I was just dreaming to go in Paris, in France. So I really admired all the relatives who went here at the early age. Now I guess sometimes I'm forgetting that I have achieved something, and I tend to overlook that I'm here already. I'm walking in my dreams already. And also, going here already helped my family and some of my friends also, inspiring them that don't stop just dreaming. So even it's impossible, there's always a faith that you have to hold on to. That sometimes everything you dream will be manifested in your life. I think. How about you, Adirona? Do you have something to add?
Maybe I want to add something because actually, me, I've grown in five ways emotional, spiritually, and mentally. I may not use it daily, but I'm stronger than I was before.
Mm, yes.
I'm I'm very proud of you, Athena. And it's true, like slow doesn't mean it's bad actually. We all have our own pace naman. And I think what Ate Will said na sometimes we are so focused on the next thing in our life, next goal, next thing we want to achieve, that we forget to reflect and to realize that we are in the midst of what we used to pray for before. So yes, maybe it's good for us to set time to reflect and be grateful for what God has given us and has blessed us with. So yes, those are great answers. Let me quickly go back to Kaitian for our last question, brother. What helps you trust that? I Wrong question. Excuse me, brother. How do you remind yourself, pala, that slow is also still going forward, so not going backward in any way?
Uh, I remind myself that slow is still forward. That
Mm-hmm.
I have to focus on celebrating small wins, uh, shifting my focus to what I can control, and reconnecting slowly but surely with with why.
Mm-hmm.
And Also, I remember that progress isn't always visible, and consistency is actually the key to
Mm-hmm.
to progressively achieve what you have been set up.
Mm-hmm. I like what you said, brother, that progress doesn't have to be physical. You don't have to see it. I think sometimes it can be as simple as a change in your mindset, like deciding that you want to do something and taking the steps. And doesn't mean you have to already reach that goal for you to go forward by any means. What about you, Atikate? How do you remind yourself that still that going slow is still moving forward?
That how do I remind myself? Like Kaichen, indeed, looking back in the little things that matter. Because sometimes the bigger things are what we look at because they're the obvious ones. But sometimes the little wins, or not even wins, just the little things in life that we have are already such big progress, such big achievements actually. Because when the more you stack up those little things, the bigger it is actually when you look at it. And for me, it's important to also just remember that it's God also who is deciding for you your pace, your like the progress on certain goals that you have. It's good to have goals, it's good to plan, it's good to be ambitious, but I think ultimately I find the way you can remind yourself that like even though it feels slow right now, this is where exactly God wants me to be at right now. Because if I get there too soon, maybe something, maybe it won't be exactly what I wanted, or something good or something bad is gonna happen. And if I do it too slow, diba? That's also another thing. Then that means that, you're just not where God wants you. And if you are at just where you feel safe, that's where God will lead you. So I think reminding yourself now, God is there. He always leads our life anyway. That will help you really think now, I am doing progress and this is what he wants from me. So yeah.
That's really beautiful, Ate. I think I definitely agree with you. It's important not to lean on our own understanding of how our life is supposed to be and all those goals, but rather entrust everything unto God because He knows best. And yes, I saw here a comment from Sir Arlene. Once again, sometimes we are overwhelmed with problems and what is going on in this life, but finding that perfect pace is to focus on God's teachings, which strengthen us to endure and carry on, which is very, very true, sister. And with all of that being said, what better advice can we get than from the Bible itself? So let's now take a break and listen and watch to our verse of the week. It's about feeling anxious. So stay tuned.
Hello everyone, I'm Brother Alan Santiago. It is true that life can overwhelm us with anxiety and problems. Even when we think we have survived through a trial, here comes another one. But is that enough of a reason to feel hopeless? When problems pile up, is there someone who we can turn to and trust in for comfort and strength? Yes, there is someone whom we can place our trust in, none other than our Almighty God. He will do everything for His children. God will save us from harm and danger. He will help us in times of trouble. He will do all these things for us because His love continues forever. This is exactly what we can read in the book of Psalms, chapter 138, and the verses are 7 up to 8. Lord, even when I have trouble all around me, you will keep me alive. When my enemies are angry, you will reach down and save me by your power. Lord, you do everything for me. Lord, your love continues forever. Do not leave us, whom you made. Dear friends, we also wish for you to receive God's help and guidance. And so we invite you to visit incmedia.org and learn more about the Church of Christ. This is our verse of the week. Stay strong, stay safe, and God bless.
Yes, welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. And before we continue, we'd like to thank all ministers guiding and helping us here in INC Radio. And of course, our executive producer, Brother Edwin Asibuke po. And as well, biggest shout out to our tech in the Philippines for always helping us out in each and every broadcast. However, po, we are unfortunately once again at the end of our broadcast. But before I go to our personal greetings, let me go back to Ate Rona because she has a greeting to do. Ate?
Therefore, I would like to greet a happy 16th anniversary of our local massive funds po, especially to our resident minister. Shout out po to Brother Michael Pineda po and his family po.
Yes, thank you so much, Ate. And for my personal greetings, I would like to greet our resident minister, Kalindo Kim Flores, as well as all the brethren in Antwerp in Western Europe. But thank you so much for tuning in once again to our broadcast. And of course, my family at the gate.
Yes, we just want to also greet happy anniversary to Tours GWS and to the local congregation of Marseille. Happy anniversary po sa inyo. Happy birthday po to Kajeri Tumbaga, to our district secretary overseer po. Happy birthday po sa inyo. Shout out to everyone in Western Europe, to my parents, to my brother, to my Louie, to the Woodside family in Cincinnati, Ohio, to Brother Matt. Shout out to our ates, Ate Rona, Ate Ruby, Ate Will, Ka-Ichen. Thank you so much for always joining us every week. We love having you. And to everyone else in the live chat po, to everyone who sent out your greetings, thank you so much po for tuning in. Thank you po. We saw your comments. Sorry po if we couldn't read it all, but we truly appreciate you all supporting INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. So, as we say every week, have a blessed and productive week. See you next Sunday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central European Summertime, or 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Philippine Time. And up next, we have INCRadio United Kingdom. Goodbye po! Bye!